My name is Mary J.
Hi, I'm Arden.
Hi, I'm Gracelyn.
Hi, I'm Sam Jin.
Hi, I'm Kaylee. And we're an AP English 3 class from Green Hope High School.
Today we're going to be talking to you about what sounds like a pretty complex subject, compromising your individual morality in a group setting. But we'll break it down for you so you can see how this actually applies to your life. Hello! Today I'm going to share with you all a study done by Professors Swan, Gomez, DeVidio, Hart, and Jetton. They put a bunch of people in a group who all shared something. They were all from Spain. And another bunch of people who didn't have anything in common. Now, all of these people were asked a question about what they would do for their group. No surprise, the people who had something in common, their nationality, were a lot more willing to sacrifice for their group. Now, you're probably wondering, why on earth is the science lab telling us this? Well, I want you to think for a second. Have you ever given something up, and it could be something small, like a homework assignment, or clothes you really liked, or even saying you liked a band when really you weren't a fan? Because your group of friends wanted you to? Most of us have to admit, myself included, yeah, we've done that. If you said yes, you've shown the same thing they found in the experiment. Peer pressure is a sneaky thing. The lesson from the science lab today is to look out for how much you're sacrificing for your group. Science says it's probably more than you think.
What you are looking at right now are pictures from the Asch experiment. It was a psychological experiment performed by Solomon Asch to examine the effects of peer pressure on decisions. I hope from this following video that you can find and learn a lesson about peer pressure and not conforming to others' opinions when they are incorrect.
The experiment you'll be taking part in today involves the perception of lengths of lines. As you can see here, I have a number of cards, and on each card there are several lines. Your task is a very simple one. You're to look at the line on the left and determine which of the three lines on the right is equal to it in length. All right, we'll proceed in this order. You'll give your answer.
Only one of the people in the group is a real subject, the fifth person with the white T-shirt. The others are confederates of the experimenter and have been told to give wrong answers on some of the trials. The experiment begins uneventfully as subjects give their judgments.
2, 2,
2,
2,
2,
3,
3,
3, 3,
But on the third trial, something happens.
2,
2,
2,
2.
2.
The subject denies the evidence of his own eyes and yields to group influence.
Hi, my name is Gracelyn, and I will be talking to you guys today about individual morality and group morality with the Salem witch trials. Now, do you guys remember what the Salem witch trials are? I'm pretty sure you've learned about them in your past classes. Well, let me give you a quick review. In case you don't remember, it happened 325 years ago in 1692 in Massachusetts. It all started when a group of young girls claimed they were possessed by ghosts. This, of course, scared everybody in the town, and soon enough, everybody was calling everybody a witch. You're a witch. You're a witch. No, you're a witch. They were all saying they were working with the devil. Some people said their friends were witches and were convinced of it. Others just said it to get payback. And soon everyone was trying to do themselves a favor by saying other people were witches. It only ended up stopping when a few people decided that they weren't going to follow the group anymore, that they were going to take a stand and use their individual morality. The Salem witch trials is a kind of extreme example of what individual morality can do when compromised. But the same thing can happen very easily in middle school, or happen in any group today. Think about this. How easy would it be for one accusation to tear a group of friends apart? If one person got accused of breaking school rules, and then they said that friend A was involved too, and friend A decided to claim that friend B was told to do it too, the situation would turn into a mess, and a lot of bad feelings would occur really quickly.
So we're not actually telling you at all that hanging out with a big group of friends or identifying with a larger crowd is a bad thing. In fact, research done by Saul Scheidlinger, who has a PhD in psychology, shows that a lot of the way we form our personal identity is through our interaction with the group. What we're trying to tell you is that what you have to watch out for is the actions you're making because of that group, and making sure that the identity you develop is who you actually want to be.
I can tell you about bullying personally. Bullying is one of the most common experiences in which individual morality can be compromised when surrounded by a group of people. For example, if your friend was being bullied, you would stand up and do something, right? That's what I thought my friend would do for me when I got bullied in 7th grade. When I was in 7th grade, I was thrown into a trash can by 2 other girls. This is a true story, even though it sounds crazy. It really happened to me. So, this is what happened. It was before PE class and everyone left to go to class, and only 4 of us were left in the locker room. It was me, my only friend at the time, Sarah, and 2 girls that I hadn't really talked to or wasn't really close to, Jessica and Amy. At the time, I was much smaller than everybody in school. I didn't have many friends except one, Sarah. So we were all talking when all of a sudden, one of the girls, Amy, picked me up and told me that I was really cute and small, almost like a baby. I thought nothing of it at the time because I thought we were just goofing around and playing around. But then Jessica came in out of nowhere and started yelling, "Yeah, she is small. She could probably fit in the trash can. Throw her in the trash." And everything started to happen so fast. Next thing I know, I'm being shoved inside of a giant trash can and I'm trying to fight my way out. All I see is Jessica putting all of her weight on my shoulders and shoving me down, and Amy right behind her laughing and encouraging it. My supposed only friend at the time, Sarah, was in the corner watching it all happen, and she was even laughing. I was trying to find my way out and I hit my head on the automatic hand dryer that was above the trash can. Then, just as quick as it happened, I was on the ground again. I had never felt more embarrassed. That was the first time in my life where I actually felt like a lesser human being than anybody else. The next day, my mom went to the guidance counselor and told the school about my situation. I know how you guys feel. I was scared that if my mom told the school, then everyone would know I was bullied and thrown in the trash can and I would be even more embarrassed. But it actually helped. The 2 girls were put into in-school suspension and they didn't bother me anymore. However, the story kept going around school and I felt as though everyone was talking about me and making fun of me for being the mousy girl that got thrown in the trash. Even though I felt like the constant embarrassment and paranoia was unbearable, it got better after a while. However, looking back at it, I was more disappointed in Sarah, my only friend at the time, who watched it all happen and laughed alongside my bullies.
Mary J's situation shows what Emily Bazelon from Slate.com wrote about in her article, "Don't Be a Bystander." If there are a couple people in a situation watching it all happen, it's likely they're all going to think that the other people are going to take action. So they'll wait and wait and wait for someone else to stop the bully, when in reality, everyone else is doing the exact same.
Basically, what we want you to realize is that if you're put in a group and you're an individual, in a group of friends or coworkers later in life, you may feel pressure to give up some of what you believe in if they feel differently than you do.
We can tell you from experience, from science, from history, that it's not worth it to compromise your individual morality for what your group wants.
So what can you do?
Be aware that it's happening. Know that you should stand up for what you believe in. Make sure that the groups of people you surround yourself with are people with the same values as you.
It sounds cliche, but staying true to who you are and what you want to be is going to be important for when you go through middle school and high school.
Know what you believe in and stand up for it, even if other people believe differently. That will always be something to be proud of.
Thanks
Thanks for watching.